we're back. Welcome back to Home Insteaders. Today we're going to, it's stormy and rainy out, so we got a little inside project going here. Got a couple of them, but this is one of them. This is going to be a Gingerbug soda. So we got a Gingerbug going here. This is an active Gingerbug. I don't know if you can get down here, Cindy, and take a look at that, but you can see all the bubbles in there when I shake it. It's pretty active. This is, what is this, 27 days old in the fridge, so it needs to be fed. So I'm going to make a Gingerbug out of it, and I'm going to make it out of white cranberry peach fruit juice, and so that'll end up being a carbonated fruit juice, and it's pretty good, and it's not real super sweet, so it's a pretty good refreshing drink. So first of all, we'll go here. I'm going to stir this guy up. If I get in the right drawer here. Give this guy a stir. And so I'm going to be making a half a gallon, so it's a 1/4 cup per quart of Gingerbug. So a 1/4 cup of Gingerbug per quart of juice. So I got 2 quarts, I'm gonna use half a cup. And so I'll strain it. That's all pieces of ginger in there. And I need to get that kind of cleaned up, but that's another story. So let's see, where's my half a cup at? So right about there. So I'll set that right there. We'll set this aside. Now our Gingerbug, it's poured right in there. And we got our juice here, and that's just going to get poured in there. And I pour the Gingerbug in there first so you get it nice and mixed up. You don't really have to stir it. This will do a good job stirring. So this probably is not all going to fit, but I'm going to get quite a bit in there. That's probably good enough. And then we'll put a lid on this. And today I'm going to try this. It's called the Easy Fermenter. Can you see that?
Yes, we can see it.
And it's not affiliated. This is something I purchased, and I have not tried it on this. I've tried it on a couple of other things. It works great. Prevents mold, mildew, or anything like that in your ferment. So anyways, how it works is there's an adjustment up here for the date you put it in. So you just simply screw that on. Give it a nice snug tightening there, and then it comes with a little vacuum pump, which is kind of cool. It sucks all the air out of it, so there's no bad air in there. That's it. So now I will set this up here, start fermenting, and I'll probably let that go for 3 days, maybe 4. You can do it for 2 days, it would work. 4 days is better. I like it a little bit drier, so then we'll do a secondary ferment when we get it in the bottles. And when we do that, I'll come back and show you that part. But here I've got to refeed this Gingerbug, and so what I'm going to do is I need to give it half a cup of water. Refill that liquid, and I got to grab a tablespoon here. And some sugar. I don't have all my ducks in a row, sorry. So I will take a tablespoon of sugar here, and a tablespoon of ginger. I just cut this up. There's a big ginger root, cut it up, put it in here. It's just easier when I feed my Gingerbug. If I have it all chopped up, keep that in the fridge. Lid on there, it lasts a long time. And then give this a good stir. And that's pretty much it for that. And then I've got a piece of painter's tape up on top. I'll mark the date when I put it in the fridge. I put it in the fridge on the 21st of last month. What is it? What's the date today? 27th?
No.
20, what?
February 2017.
17th, okay. So I'll put a new date on there. And so we'll come back and I'll show you how that's moving along, and then we'll come back when we bottle it. So see you then. It's been 4 days. This is day 4 on the ferment on the gingerbug juice. So I'm going to take this fermenting lid off here, and there's usually some sediment down the bottom down there. So I'll take and get that kind of stirred up off of the bottom. That way everything gets distributed evenly in your bottles. And boy, you can see that I don't have a problem here. Woo, boy, that's really active.
That's going to be a good batch of gingerbug because it's really bubbly. It can be like champagne without the alcohol. Well, without too much alcohol, I guess.
Yeah, this might have a little tiny bit in there. So if you want to do this for kids, I would just ferment this, you know, for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then put your juice in bottles and let that go another 24 hours or whatever, and then put it in the fridge, and it'll be nice and carbonated, and the kids will love it. But let it go a little longer. It's probably got a little bit of alcohol in there, not a lot. The gingerbug eats up the sugar, so there's not as much sugar in this in the end product. So, you know, if you're concerned about the sugar, then this is the way to go. They need to do this two-handed. This are a little big. Woo, that's a little much. So this is a I call a tester jar. This lid will dome up on here when it builds up carbonation, so I'll be able to tell if it's actually working good. There's that guy there. And I think I like to leave that much room for headspace in there, so I'm gonna pour that a little bit off there. Perfect. So we'll close these guys up, and we'll set them out here on the counter for a few more days. Probably, I might go 3 days on these, and then we'll see where we're at. So we'll be back in a few days. Time to put these guys in the fridge. So we're gonna do that and let them cool down, and we'll give them a try and see what they taste like. Okay, come on, you guys, let's go. Okay, the gingerbug is ready, so let's open it up, give it a shot. So this is that white cranberry peach, and it's pretty tasty. So let's see if we got any carbonation here.
All that bubbly carbonation.
Yeah, so it's pretty carbonated, so let's give it a shot here. Yeah, that's pretty good. It tastes great. So you gotta try it. You'll like it. It's really good.